Hello everyone, and welcome to the 7th broadcast of the Armco News Network. We're coming to you live from our headquarters, located on board the Aurora-class dropship, the Lonely Air. And we're still in high orbit of Titan, doing our best to provide logistical support and making sure to provide you news on the front. Now with that out of the way, let's get into today's currently ongoing combat operations on Titan. Start off with a bit of an update on the Kingdom forces that were engaged with Allied forces. Intel indicates that they have pulled back and they are rapidly moving into the AO. It seems that this came as a shock for Allied forces, as the Allied forces were not prepared for the sudden pullback. As such, we cannot expect any Allied help as of now. So be warned, as tanks, infantry, and even transport VTOLs and TAC VTOLs are inbound. However, our brave forces are already preparing for this contingency and are already establishing defenses as well as getting ready for the inevitable throwdown over there. First off, Fire 5, Scar, Drake 1-1, Warforged, Mataraki, Kodiak, Tempest, Hammerfell, Lothcat, Fenrir's, Foxbat, Shubal 1, Dare, and Wombat are currently holding hostile tanks, while Red Cracker, Azazel, and Ragnarok are moving in for some bombing runs, with Longsword currently heading back. Further down south, Vulcan is also moving in too. Additionally, the Ghosts of Raspberries and Cloud would engage two hostile fighter squadrons that were inbound to Crow's Nest. Reports from the captain indicate that neither side has suffered any casualties, but both have taken several damage. Things could have gotten far worse. However, Fighter Squadron Hellrunner was able to come in and was able to at least prevent any losses on our side. As of now, the captain is currently trying to negotiate a surrender from those two. Here's hoping it goes well. Meanwhile, the airfield is looking largely fine, with forces starting to move further up. Fire Squadrons Seraphitus, Yangtze, and Mage currently at the airfield, finishing the final rearmament, with Drakewing having recently appeared and is moving in to help. However, hostile VTOL squadrons have been spotted. Here's hoping that they can be intercepted soon. Blackout is in itself also has been a success. Fourth Sal, Regs, Trash Bags, Fallen Prayers, Angel, Hands, Noxoma, Saints, Knitters, and Spatha, along with Balbots, Bonesod, Tinman, and Guthriel, have fully secured the power plant, and they are planning on shutting down the power tomorrow. So I'd advise everyone to prepare for that, as a blackout shall soon occur. The southern military base along with its airfield have been fully secured and are with the forces currently over there moving in to engage the hostile fortress. Units like Shield, Structure, Minutemen, Wombat, Arbalest, Billot, Vinylheads, Volscians, Raiders, Eldoria, Winged Hussars, Casper, Shield, Void, Reaper, Bricks, Old, Airbus, P7734, Nova, Gloryhammer, Mariachi, Puppet, Snapshot 48, Immortal, Valkhazard, Aether, Hardliner, Hellsbrang, Sparks, Blackened, Tal 4B, and Raiders are currently sieging the base. However, Goddess, Valkyrie have successfully stormed the walls, while Wolfpack and Firestarter have even gotten inside, though sadly Sky 81 during its rush in would sadly be wiped out by a large force. Meanwhile, Turtle 11, against all odds, dipping and dodging out of incoming fire, has successfully managed to get its way deep into the fortress and wipe out the fighter squadrons that were being rearmed on the airfield. Here's hoping that Turtle 2 can pull back. They have taken light damage, but they are still okay. Hopefully they can pull back and without getting blown up. Those turrets was definitely a big problem. Once the power comes out, thanks to blackout, those turrets will be offline. Hopefully it'll allow Turtle 2 to pull out, as well as allow the rest of our forces to storm the Citadel, hopefully taking Yos. Moving on to the more northern end. Rabbits with UPD, Tar, Dirty Movers, Desperados, Junker, AV, Lightning, Nuke, Saber, and Tabby are currently rapidly moving into the VTOL base to aid them, as they are still trying to secure the VTOL facility is largely secured. However, hostile reinforcements have arrived. Additionally, artillery is also shelling the area. Intel indicates another artillery unit is hitting Drax, Kellys, and Teal. They're trying to take shelter at a small town. Puma, Aquila, Roses, Ember, Oilskins, Bone Picker, Tigers, Torches, Prodigal, Warcat, and Womprat seem to be moving in to try to hit the Citadel from a more southwestern approach. Whereas the actual people currently located in the VTOL facility being Gonnigan, Ted, Neptune Titan, Dustoff, Bastion, Boars, Crow, Holy Divers, Silver, Squire 2, CC, Jags, Path, and Concrete Pete, as well as Cornfield providing artillery support. They have largely secured the surrounding facility. All that to secure the VTOL facility itself. Brother Squadrons, Blue Jays, Black Widow, as well as White Ring, Iron Hammer, and Arcelion are currently moving in to provide assistance. At the water plant, they have largely secured the area. We're unsure if they fully secured it, but for all intents and purposes, they have fully secured it, thanks to the brave efforts of Pirate, Ironsides, Vigil, Gwenin, Summer, Haven, Fallen, Red Flyers, Jester, Firefly, Bucketheads, Liberty One, and Ashfall. And of course, we can't forget about the military base, which is the forces over there heading to, again, assault the Citadel, taking a heavily populated or urbanized area as cover. People like Brass Templar, Air's Mercy, Syndria, Lemmings, Savenhild, Dusk, Heavy Metal, Gambit 3 and Templar are rapidly moving in, while Newton, Mother, Breaker, Maywood are also moving in. We do have several VTOL and bomber units like Hickey, Ghost, Scrap Heap, Goldstar, Mako currently holding up the military base for rearming and repair. That's largely it. Combat wise is it, however, there is one more important area. And of course this area will translate a bit into our predictions segment for today. Largely being Steel Storm, Looks Mad, Arc Flare, Zato 33, and Phoenix Ward are now inside the facility. Kodiak, Roadkill, and technically also Steel Storm are overseeing the area, while the infantry, Looks Mad, Arc Flare, Zato 33, and Phoenix Ward are moving in to the facility. According to the brief intel snippets we could get from them, it's not looking good. Something the reports indicate something to do with open cages, some glass or some one-way glass area, and some weird scratching sounds can be heard all throughout the area. I'm just gonna come out and say it. This has something to do with the super weapon or some kind of crazy thing they have. I said they're gonna have one, and they're gonna have one. Granted, we originally predicted it had something to do with, say, a giant railgun, a super laser, or something like that. Because I still could theoretically have. But now we're looking at either mutant bugs, zombies, or worst case scenario, mutant zombie bugs. So, my recommendation, nuke the area, and then firebomb it, then fire artillery, then nuke it again for safe measure. Are they gonna survive? Who knows? I don't think so. I'm starting to write this area off as you all dead, but considering how everyone roared off roly-poly and they still somehow survived, they might still somehow survive. Assuming the giant mutant zombie bugs don't kill them first, which we're pretty sure they're there. Weather-wise, don't expect much. It's still going to be really cold, and we are expecting some snow, so be advised for that. Make sure you have your cold gear equipped. If you don't have your cold gear equipped at all, how are you still alive? And with all that, let's take a moment to salute the fallen. So we salute Grin and Sky81. May their sacrifice not be in vain. And with that, thank you all for tuning in to the Armco News Network. We're doing our best to provide you breaking news and all the information that you need to know. And in some cases, what High Command is not wanting you to know. Thank you all for tuning in. Goodbye.